And we're back, everyone, for more Sword of the Stars, The Pit, Mind Games. This message of the day. Ground Punchers moved to Indiegogo. Millions from before us wasn't enough to reach our goals, so we've done Indiegogo. Please help support us. Well, they did. They didn't get their goal in this game, but still published it, and it seemed successful. So now they're doing an Indiegogo for another game? I don't follow this company, okay, guys, so I don't know. Alright, it looks like Ground Pounders is their new game of choice. Alright, whatever. Let's start this out, and check out the tutorial, maybe. And, oh, no, cancel, go back. I thought maybe the tutorial would change, you know, like maybe it would give you one for the new characters. I still have my scout here. Nope, just gonna do new game. And, serious? Really? There's a new difficulty level? What the fuck? No, fuck it, we're going easy. Okay, we have a ranger. Let's see, 55 finesse, 60 finesse, 55 might, 50, what the fuck is power? What the fuck is 55 power? What does that do? Okay, you start out with a heavy pistol, SAR, Tarkin Warbreads. You're obviously a Tarkin chick. Are you going to be a Tarkin female? Are you going to be confused the whole time? Hope not. What is this power shit? Alright, her skills are... brains... pretty decent, actually, for brains. Finesse doesn't have to be improved at all. It's at 60 already. So that's pretty good. Okay. I guess the might 55 and the scion might 30? Wait a minute. The engineer is at 35 might. That makes him the shittiest character. Well, let's just compare this again real quick. Let's see, Marine 70, 35. Yeah, who the fuck wants 30 might? Some bullshit right there. Like, how many skill points is he gonna get per level, and how many attribute points? It doesn't tell you on this screen. You just have to know that shit intrinsically. So, what the fuck, right? I don't know. It's a big old scrotum head. You know, I'm thinking maybe the ranger. But, yeah, I think so. This looks pretty good. She's got a tail and everything. These little feet. So that's what they look like up close, huh? Alright, well, whatever. Those guys look like the guys on Perimeter, actually. I'm not familiar with the Sword of the Stars canon and mythology, so I don't actually know what the Scion race is. But, alright, whatever. We'll just continue on with the game. And, okay, here we go. She starts out with a weapon, a decent, actually, handgun. So, alright. And, well, they got the med kit, which doesn't take up a turn to use. That's always great. And 3 breads and 3 of those Krabby Cakes that are rare to get. I like that she starts out with antibiotics. And that belt. So, wait a minute. No. The Scion should start with the belt. He only has 30 might. Whatever. Alright, we'll just pick up bullets that I don't have a gun for. But, alright. This works. This is cool. We'll just punch shit to death. Okay, we got some bone claws. You can make paste with those, if I remember correctly. And, ooh, lockers. I like lockers. 99%. Alright, we're good. And, ooh, well, food pellets. Okay, remember, when you start the pit, you're in... the first level of the cave is the cave. Before you actually get down into... before you get down into the actual structure. The Stark War facility. So, this is the cave. Why would there be lockers and shit in this cave? That always makes me ponder. I get rot piles and things, but... I like... she moves 3. She moves 3 squares. That makes her very useful, actually. Do you think they improved her running animation speed? You know, I mean, I know she has 3 movements per turn, which already makes her faster. But did they also increase the walk animation so you're physically moving across the board faster to speed up gameplay? That would actually be fine for me if they did that. I can't tell. I think maybe this walking speed is normal. What is that bar in the middle? That Scion power? I have no clue. Don't have a fucking clue. Alright, well, let's just search some rot piles. Well, but just give me... Now that I can move 3, I can actually run as fast as these bats, almost, so... Or do they move 4? I don't know. Level up! Yay! Let's see... Yeah, what the fuck are all these new things? Resistance, like empathy, war mind, telekinesis. What the fuck are all these? Is that unique to the ranger, or does the scion get them too, or does everybody get them? They just here's tons more skills to allocate your precious few skill points for, thus decreasing the viability of all of these other skills now in lieu of new skills. Like, you would never need to. Like, I know biotech is cooking and all, but like, what the fuck? What's war mind? Like, is there a SOTS entry on this shit? Cause I need to know. Fuck it, I don't even know what I'm improving. Don't know. Just now my character's totally gimped because I don't know. I know I'm on easy, so loot drops should actually be better in those piles, and dice rolls should fudge in my favor a lot. You know, I found an easy cooker in one of these rot piles once on level 1. So I know the rot piles are supposed to be the vomit piles after the creature eats everything it's going to eat. It vomits up what it can't digest. But it makes you wonder, how the fuck did those rats swallow the easy cooker before they vomit back up? Or did they just vomit on easy cooker? I like how I already have a Hyver multi-tool. That's great. But it just dies so quickly. It's not charges. I don't need to cook anything. Yet.
Almost
I'm just gonna punch. With you on easy, punching should get me through the first 5 floors. I like the freezer. Oh, you gonna interrupt me? Yes, but no. Okay, that last turn actually counts towards opening it, so that's good. This rusty locker. Of course, like you can't use your lizard strength to just pry open that shit. Alright, well, whatever, I got some bullets out of the fields. And I will be getting more EXP, even though enemies will be lower, so, as I mentioned before, that will compensate, so my level up should be faster. Because I'm on easy. I don't care. I'm gonna just mention that over and over again. I'm playing on easy! Oh, scent glands. You can make pungent meats or steroids with those. You can find mutagens. How do you make the steroids again? It was, scent gland, mutagen, some other thing. I can just check the recipe later, I guess. Alright. So now we're in the topmost floor of the facility. The tiles are all not maintained. They're all falling apart. You think if you're going to make a base like this, you would have all levels maintained. If you're going to make a base that just keeps... The engineering required to... No, fuck it, I already talked about that in my last few episodes. My last 30 episodes, because each episode was a floor. Yeah. Like about how if you're going to dig down into the middle of a mountain. First off, I don't think you should dig into the mountain. I think it'd be much more an engineering feat if you just did it on the ground and just kept digging down, because it'd be softer ground. Memory optimizer. Oh yeah, that's right. That gives you more EXP. Always want that. But I don't need it right now. It's probably better to use when I'm higher level. Like maybe level 10 or something. Alright. Well, anyway. You guys might be wondering why I'm actually playing Mindgames. Because, well...
You died.
Yeah, you guys asked for it, for one. But two, I didn't actually buy Mindgames. I was gifted Mindgames, so I am getting a small amount of support for my channel now. And because of that, I am able to now play this game based on a donation. I would shout out who it was, but he said he didn't want to shout out. And of course that leads to the,
Thank you, goddess.
Goddess, huh? Right. That of course leads to the, question of, is there really a patron? Or are you just saying that, and did you fork over the Dosh? No, actually I didn't buy it. I did not fork over the Dosh. I forked over the 240 and bought Sacred Gold, which, by the way, I can't get to work. It said GOG said they made it compatible with Windows 7. It doesn't work, and I can't get it to work, so I just wasted 240. Yeah, so I'm pissed. I mean, I actually have the physical CD copy, so I can play it if I want to, but I can't play it on my computer. I really, like, if I have DOS-Box, no, actually you can't. You have to have Windows 98 to play Sacred, so DOS-Box wouldn't help. DOS-Box. DOS-Box? DOS-Box, yeah, it's the third-party program to DOS-Box it. No, it isn't. I'm just gonna level up. Fuck it. 6 available skill points. It's because I didn't actually use them last time, so fuck it. Strength. There you go. I want all in might. Because I want my inventory to grow. And I don't need brains. Or finesse. Like, is there any reason to get finesse higher? Yeah, success rate. But fuck it. As long as I can fire, I don't care. And skills of the weapons are much better than the governing skill, I think. What are these things? Empathy? I don't know. You still can't use beds. That's kind of sad. I figured they'd do something about that. Door trap, eh? Must be a health trap because I'm not, or a recharge trap. No, it couldn't be because I used. Well, the floor's empty, so whatever. I could eat some food. The fuck is tainted meat? Well, I know that there was diseased meat, but I don't know about tainted meat. Okay, am I talking war breads, tasty, and my brie? Yeah, you can make a stink switch with the brie, but you need moldy bread, stink switch, and moldy bread, pungent meat, and brie. Hi. Oh, hello. She should have 3 attacks, don't you think? I think so. I think she should punch, punch, and then tail swipe. I mean, if you had a tail, wouldn't you use that tail to your advantage? Punch, punch, and then twirl about, because tails can be deadly. If I had a tail, I'd use it like that, but a human tail would look really silly. It would look more like a cat tail without hair. It would just be this long, skinny, fleshy thing that goes out at the end of your ass, right at your coccyx. It is your coccyx, right? Your tailbone? I think, yeah. I think it's called the coccyx. Right in the fucking coccyx. Ooh, requires charging. Yeah, I guess I could do that, but there was 4 charges left, 3, and now there's only 2. Why'd I use that recharge station? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. Well, these rats remind me of Skags in Borderlands, but you know, I actually uninstalled Borderlands just yesterday. I had done almost all the content, and you know, on T-Bone Junction, I was 1 mission away from completing T-Bone Junction. And I had already gotten to the end of the first game. I didn't beat it, but I didn't beat any of those. But I beat the other expansion, the one with the claptraps. I beat that one. But the T-Bone Junction one, I was very, very close to beating. But I didn't really care because Borderlands is, it's fun and all, but when you get down to it, it's just trying to get a new gun. I guess you could make that argument for all dungeon crawlers. Borderlands is basically a 3D dungeon crawler. What the fuck is that? A paralyzed? Is that a new trap or? No, it's a mind wolf. What the fuck is a mind wolf? I'm just gonna bust out the heavy guns. 21 damage. There you go. Fucking die. 8? I must have critted. Okay, 8 to 21 is a gigantic spread for damage. Oh, one of those things that can disease you.
Give my regards to Varponu.
Okay, never mind. I'll just attack you. I forgot about how annoying those things can get. I want to conserve my weapons, my ammo. So there we go. I'll have you guys know. I've got this drink tucked in my arm as I'm playing, so like every once in a while, I'm just sipping. So if you hear the drink in the background, whatever, just ignore it. Because, oh, that's right, that's the H. You just have to hit G for that. Alright. Here we go. And, ooh, I'll take those. Those are always useful. Hyper multiple, why not? Because that's where the food's gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah! Nummies, I got soul rations. Again, soul rations. This is a retirement planet. But you wonder why these enemies have soul rations. Because that's basically Earth rations. It should be Sky rations. Food pellets, I understand. They could be universal, but I don't think races are buying human ration food.
The things are quick.
Oh, level up from just unlocking. I want the fungus bar, just because probably the Tarkins probably will digest it easier. In fact, I think that the Tarkins should get benefits by eating moldy stuff, just to make them more interesting. Because, okay, despite a palette swap and different voice commands, my disease got cured.
Another kill.
Despite the fact that it looks different and they talk different, looks and sounds different, is it actually different? Is this character in any way different than the other three characters? Slightly different skill allocation and 2 attribute points. The 2 attribute points reminds me of the engineer who gets 2. She is an engineer in a way. She has decent brains, but she has the finesse close to the finesse of the scout, who starts at what, 70 or 75 or something. I'll just give myself more might, because there's no reason not to. Alright. There we go, just get that stuff. I don't know what it does, so whatever. You could try the bypass circuit, and hyper multi-tool maybe. 48%, it's not all that great. Alright. It worked! Oh good. Let's actually try to get some data off of it. Maybe I'll get a new recipe. Unable to extract. Oh, when you get that message, your SOTS is full of messages. I have to delete some. Alright. Let's just find some to delete here. Mechanical explanation log, experience, blah blah blah. Get rid of that one. No, I want to keep the recipes, just because I don't want to have to rediscover recipes. I mean, no, they stay in your SOS text even if you delete them here, but what I mean is I don't want to find a new message that just gives me a recipe that I already have. So if I have these recipes, the chance of me getting new recipes or new messages is higher, so... I'll just, okay, I'll probably delete that one too. That's enough messages, I just deleted 4 or 5, I don't know. Toolbox, huh? It's a new item. Nothing useful. What have I been improving foraging for all this time? Oh fuck.
Abomination.
Get me out of here, I'm poisoned. Poison level 3! Okay, well I'm on easy, so maybe I should recover from this a little bit easier. Alright. Come on, recover! There we go. And there we go, poison cured. At least you can still do that.
Didn't even use my tail.
Didn't use your tail. How would you use your tail to lockpick? What are you, a little? You know, like here come the littles, you know, because they use their tail to pick locks. What the fuck is that? That was a stun grenade. I didn't recognize it, okay? Use one of my bypass circuits. Why am I repairing a repair station? I don't have anything to repair. But it worked! Sweet. Improve my engineering skill, I guess. Is this... No, I still have stuff down there at the bottom to get. Right. A door trap. What's it do? Teleports. Okay. I can deal with that. I used to always utilize teleport traps in Ancient Domains of Mystery, because they can sometimes help you. And if you get lucky enough that one spawns in a shop, you could probably use it to your advantage, and teleport out of the shop and rob it. But it's not really wise to rob shops. What the fuck is that butterfly thing? The fuck? Lelibus? Why'd you have to introduce a new fucking recipes? Why couldn't you have just used the ones we had? New ingredients. New ingredients for new recipes. You could have just used what we had. Now we have more shit to pick up and carry with us. Well, fortunately, I have that belt, which gives me, you know, maybe about 6 or 8 more plobs. You don't need it. You don't need it because your strength starts at 60, and the fucking Scion starts at... Okay, what am I doing? I'm just ranting. And the Scion starts at... starts at 30, so he needs the belt. And you give the belt to someone who doesn't need it as much. Now, the belts are useful, don't get me wrong, but... well, anyway, what am I doing? I'm just looking at my armor, actually, and... oh, fuck it. I forgot what I came in the inventory for, just whatever. Alright.
Not the tail.
Not the tail? You know, if I had a tail like yours, this big, thick lizard tail kind of thing, that would be a sexual appendage. You would